Hey everybody, I just added a new article to my website, www.mygardenoflifeprobiotics.com. It's dealing with the question of whether you should buy refrigerated probiotics or not. I would certainly say yes, because when you consider refrigerated probiotics, they are perishable, just as lettuce or meat is in your refrigerator. So you do well to choose those that do require refrigeration. They are perishable, so they do lose their viability like any good fruit or vegetable would. It is wise to carefully inspect the product label before you purchase any probiotic. Many manufacturers will give the CFU count at the time of manufacture. Many of these will say that refrigeration is not necessary. When you closely inspect the product label, make certain that you look for the CFU count at expiration. It's very important. And if you're shopping for probiotics at your local health food store, start with those in the refrigerated section. They say there are those that are specially packaged that can remain viable up to 4 weeks, but they should always be refrigerated immediately after opening. They are usually contained in glass bottles. They have the oxygen pulled from them by introducing nitrogen. They're usually dried using desiccant packs and then hermetically sealed. These could be a viable option. Again, the shelf life is typically no more than 4 weeks, and they must always be refrigerated after opening. Because of the delicacy of a probiotic organism, you must be careful to retain viability. The proper care dictates that the probiotics are refrigerated, usually before storing them long term. They do vary in their resistance to heat, but overall most probiotics lose their potency in just a few weeks when they are stored at room temperature. So what do studies show? One particular study done around 1990 showed that about half of the products on retail shelves that were tested showed a significant drop in the viable life of the organisms compared to what the product bottle claimed. Now, this industry group claims that this study claims that a fourth of the tested products were unrefrigerated when purchased. A more recent study, also conducted about around 2003 by an independent lab, claimed that lower than 1% of live microbes were found in 1/3 of the products they tested. Pretty startling numbers indeed. Certainly there are many factors that can play into these statistics, but refrigeration really does play a major role in quality probiotics. Although several studies have proven that refrigeration is necessary to prolong life of microorganisms, many manufacturers still say their product needs no refrigeration. In these cases, they say that their products are stable at room temperature, and that's because they contain bacillus coagulans, which is often misleadingly labeled lactobacillus sporogenes. These have been shown to be stable at room temperature, but only because they are sold as spores. In reality, it is doubtful that they will provide the time-tested benefits of the great strains such as lactobacillus and bifidobacterium. So, in conclusion, what are we looking for on the label? It's important to research the company as well as look at the label before you buy any product. Try to determine whether or not they're using probiotic species that have surpassed stringent clinical testing to ensure that top viability that we're looking for. Look for reliable stability data to back up any guarantee that the company makes. And again, and this can't be stressed enough, check for the product viability at expiration, not at manufacture. So anyway, guys, hope this helps, and you are able to be more informed with your probiotic purchase. Again, more information can be found at www.mygardenoflifeprobiotics.com. Talk to you soon. Bye.